Hey everybody, Mike Brailsford with Brailsford Woodworks. Thank you for joining me back on my channel. Today I'm trying to get ready for the next show, which will be next Saturday. It's the Clayton Harvest Festival in Clayton, North Carolina. When we moved down from Connecticut, we moved to Clayton and we were there for 24 years. And then we sold and moved out. But they always had the we called the Harvest Fest every year. It used to be in September, but it got canceled too many times because of hurricanes, and so they moved it a month later to October, and they've had much better luck. So I've got a booth or tent for next weekend, and I'm going to try to build up my stock a little bit in a few of the areas. I've bought some pepper mill hardware, and I'm going to try to turn some pepper mills. And we got a piece of my Bradford Pear here that is a little spalted, and I think it would make a great pepper mill. So I'm going to start with that one. So here we go. So the requirements for this pepper mill is that it must be the body must be 5 1/8 inches long, because I bought some T-handled pepper mills, which I thought were kind of cool. So what I am going to do, and this one's plenty long enough for two. I'm gonna drill a. I'm not gonna drill. I'm gonna finish a little bit of a tenon on here and here, so I can cut this in the middle and work on two of them, because I've got 5 sets, and I'll be able to do 2 out of this one blank. So let me get this tenon turned. This gives me a chance to practice my very unpracticed spindle skills. That's what I'll do for one. Okay, so this is the bottom of one of them, and I'm gonna have to drill out 1.5 inches, about 7/16 deep, and then I got to drill it slightly smaller through about halfway. Then I'll have to spin it around and do the same thing over, which will mean I'll have to part this off up here. So let me get that going. So I'm marking 7/16 on my Forstner bit so I know I don't over drill it. And that's it. Alright, now I got my 3/8 there. Let me change out this bit. I'll have to keep it around because I need to drill out the top for the same size. Okay, now I got my 1/16 inch bit on here. I'm going to try to go halfway or a little more than that. That's a great sound. So now I got to turn this around, and I think I'm going to try to put it in my pin jaws. So I'm going to have to change the chuck out. So I'm grabbing it from the inside. I think that'll be the safest thing. Alright, so I'm going to take this, I'm going to cut it off in the bandsaw, and then I'll flatten it out. Back to use sandpaper. So I need my 7/16 mark. that's an awesome sound. Every dog in the neighborhood has just stood on its head. So welcome to my bench. I appreciate you being here. So the mill kit that I've got is from PSI Woodworking products, and it's their T-handled mill. I saw them. I thought they looked pretty unique, so I decided to get a few. So I bought 5, and today I'm putting together 2 of them, and we'll see how they look, and I'll tell you how I feel about how well they go together. So here we go. So there's 2 very tiny screws that you have to put in. So if anything has been surprising so far, it's been that. And you will absolutely have to have a very small screwdriver set. I'm talking like one of these. They come in a set like this, and you can get them at Lowe's and Home Depot, but you will definitely need to have one. Or not. Okay, that one's in. So that's an easy part. Then you take the cap, throw it over, and from there you put, you know what, if I put the cap on, I'll thread on the twist post. There we go. And the cap, and then the spring. Oh, doing it wrong. Am I? No, I got it right. Spring. You've got a little like washer that goes down, holds the spring down. Then you have this twist rod, they call it. And all you do is you stick it in and then let it go. And there you go. I like it. I actually think this is one of the better looking mills that I've seen, the kits. I kind of like this T-handle. I think it's interesting. But let's do this other one. Got one more kit out of the bag. Let's see. Take a grinder post. Shove this part in. That one fits a lot tighter than the other one. For some reason, it didn't drill out as nicely as this one did. That one must have wobbled a little bit. So, next thing we need is a retainer plate. I think I'm using a, I don't know, that looks like an 1/8 inch bit, maybe smaller. Let me see. I beg your pardon, that's a 1/16 inch bit. I think you really want to have one of those on hand if you're doing this. I don't know about you, I've had them several over the years, and I have broken them very easily. So as far as kits go, this goes together very quickly, as you can see. Didn't have to spend a lot of time messing around with it too much. All right. Twist rod next. So they say, you know, 5 1/8 for height. I think you have some play there. You could probably expand it a 1/2 inch or so, and still have plenty of room to work. So yeah, I mean, I'm real happy with this. The grinder itself is ceramic, so I guess those are known for being good grinders and no corrosion. So that's a good thing. Oh. And there we go. There's the other one. All right, well, it's ready for some salt. I mean, I think you can put rock salt in there. Coarse, you do coarse ground salt, or obviously pepper. But you know, either way. And so the wood here was Bradford Pear, so it'll be very, very rugged. And I just like working with Bradford Pear. And this one was a little bit spalted, which I kind of think adds some nice flair to it. But you know, I like these. Oops, this got this one on backwards. So let's take this out, flip this over. There we go. Perfect. Or maybe I turn it like that. There we go. There we go. I got it now. And that's all there is to it. All right. So I would recommend this, now that I've done it, I would recommend, if you're looking for a project, you know, just an everyday project or something you want to sell at a craft fair, the PSI Woodworking T-handled pepper mill, I give it 2 thumbs up. It's a nice little kit. So if you enjoyed this video, please take a look at some of my others. I'd appreciate it. If you've gotten some value out of it, I'd appreciate it if you'd like and subscribe. As always, everybody, please stay safe. Bye-bye.